Welcome to Tropical Nomad TV once again, and this is Delamint. Today, well, second time for the day, second time for the day. But on this live, I'll be telling you about 10 things that every digital nomad should have. Even if you're not a digital nomad right now, it's highly recommended that you get these 10 things. Are you ready to hear what you need? All the basic, should I say, apparatus, the basic things you need to be a digital nomad. And today I'm going to be telling you about 10 of them. All of 10 things you need to become a digital nomad. I wonder if you know what is a digital nomad. Well, I am a tropical nomad, but firstly, I had to be a digital nomad. Do you know what is a digital? I wonder if you don't really know what is a digital nomad. Yeah, I got tell you. Anyway, you know what? Allow that for now, because we need for telling you the 10 things there. 10 things you need to become a digital nomad. Are you see if you're not ready to hear the 10 things them? Let me know. If you're on the live, please make sure you like, share, and of course, subscribe. And with no further delay, let me get into the 10 things you need in order to become a digital nomad. And there is no guarantee that if you have these 10 things, you become a digital nomad, because there are persons who have these things and they are not digital nomads. But to get on the road to become a digital nomad, or to increase your chances of being successful as a digital nomad, from Delamin's perspective or from Tropical Nomad's perspective, you need these 10 things. And number one, a laptop. Can you really tell me that you don't have a laptop and you want to become a digital nomad? Nah, doesn't make sense. Here we go. This is my laptop. Yes, and I got a Dell. Yeah, it's a Dell laptop. Anyway, 16 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte storage and all kind of other stuff. This one is power packed. Not telling you that you need 16 gigs of RAM, but I would say that you need, I would say maybe at least 8 gigs of RAM. I wouldn't go lower than that. I mean, if you don't have that, of course, you could try to, but as soon as you get the opportunity, as soon as you have the funds, you try to upgrade to at least 8 gigs of RAM. All right. Anyway, because of course, laptop is what you're going to use to, well, if you're working online, if you're doing investments, if you are selling products, whatever you do, you need a laptop. Because I mean, you can use your phone, of course, but there are certain things that you can't do on your phone. There are certain browsers that doesn't work on your phone, or you might have certain applications. Although your phone, you can view the full application on your phone, there are certain things, or you might have the app on your phone, there are certain things that might not be included in the app. So it's prudent that you have yourself a laptop. It's absolutely important that you have a laptop. There's no going around it. Get yourself a good laptop, a good, reliable laptop. It's absolutely important. So, on your way to embracing the digital nomadic lifestyle, make sure that you get yourself a laptop. No questions, just get it. Just do it. Just do it because Delamint from Tropical Nomad TV told you to do it. Get yourself a laptop. That is number one. Secondly, you need the internet. What kind of digital nomad can you be without the internet? That is our highway. That is what we use. That's our main tool. A matter of fact, the internet should have been at number one, but whatever it is, laptop, internet, yeah, whatever. So the laptop comes in at sorry, the internet comes in at number two. I'm here looking at my phone. I don't know for what reason I'm here looking at my phone and telling you that it's whatever. Yeah, laptop at number two, but really internet at number two, but it really should be at number one. But guess what? These things are in no specific order. All right, so but really, the internet is the most important thing you need because if you have all of this stuff and you don't have the internet, you're no digital nomad. You may be something else, but you are absolute. Why is someone calling me? I am on live and I can see someone calling me. I'm not gonna answer, of course. I can't answer this call, but yeah, someone is calling me while I'm on live. Yeah, and I gotta actually reject this call right here. Let me quickly answer them. I am doing a live video. Don't say anything, and I gotta hang up. All right, so someone distracted me right there. Don't know why they called me. Can't take any calls right now. This is Delamint in his element. And I can see they send me a voice note. I'm not going to listen to that, of course not. Anyway, so back to what we're doing. 10 things every digital nomad needs. So, one, laptop. Two, internet. I got through those already. And number three, well, I got the smartphone in my hand. And yes, you absolutely need a smartphone. There are certain apps you need. You want to do things on the go. And well, this actually ties into number two. You need the internet, but then you need a backup, or you need a backup to the backup to the backup. And you know what that is? Your hotspot. And where do you get hotspot from? Your phone, your mobile data. So, you go inside your internet settings and you find your hotspot, and yes, you turn on your hotspot. So, if for any reason your internet at home or your internet connections, because really you should have more than one, so your internet at home and also your backup is not working, yes, you jump onto your hotspot. Or if you're on the go and you want to do something on your laptop or another device, of course you connect to your hotspot, because we do not want to be using public wi-fi. That is recipe for things to go wrong. So make sure that you have a smartphone, and make sure you have a good one. Not telling you that you should spend $1,000 on a smartphone, but make sure you have a good smartphone. Whatever you think is good, make sure that you have one. No going around it. No way to, try to get it to work any other way, but you absolutely have to have a smartphone. Just go get it. And just get it because Delamin told you. No need to say anything else. No need to, yeah, just get it. All right. So, next thing you need a power bank. Of course, we got electricity in our home, but what if something goes wrong? You got work to do. You got, you just got things to do on the internet because we're nomads. You can't say that I had no power or you have no electricity. So make sure you have power banks, and also make sure you have a a good power bank. Make sure you can run your devices for at least a day. I mean, you could go out, you could be somewhere and you want to set up your stuff, and you have no electrical outlets to plug your devices into. You can charge your devices. So absolutely make sure that you get yourself a power bank, and not just one that you're going to use to just charge your phone and so on. You got to be able to run your laptop or whatever other devices you use. So you got to make sure that you have a power bank. So whether you're gonna go on Amazon to get one, I mean, uh, actually, well, I know a cool company that one of those startup types of companies that have some good devices you can check out. Well, and this is not a paid promotion. I'm just telling you about stuff that I got, my own experience. So I got a good one from Charge Tech. Think that company is located somewhere in California in the US. I think you can just search for them. Just go online and search for Charge Tech. But other than that, there are other companies that do have these types of devices. So yes, or you can just go on Amazon or wherever else. I mean, eBay, anywhere, any e-commerce platform and get them. Or if in your country you can just buy one of these devices in a store, sure, you can go ahead and do that. But make sure that you get yourself a power bank. No going around it. And just do it because Tropical Nomad told you. Yes, Delamint from Tropical Nomad TV told you that it is very important. It's paramount that you get yourself a power bank. And I would say get more than one. Just do it because I told you. Do it because Delamint from Tropical Nomad TV told you. That is yes, so that's number 4. And we're at number 5. And this one goes without saying, common sense. Well, they say it's not so common nowadays, but you need chargers. Or if you want to say adapters, whatever you call it. So I told you you need a laptop. I told you you need smartphones. And there are other devices that persons use. You might have a tablet. You might, I mean, depends on what you do, of course, because if you are, let's say you're into photography or you're a YouTuber like myself, you're going to need to charge your devices or you're going to need to power your devices, whether yeah, so you need that. All right, so as I said, I mentioned smartphone and I mentioned laptop. What are those devices if they're not, if you they have no power? So you gotta make sure that you got chargers and make sure that you have backup chargers, so if for any reason your charger stop working, you have backup. Yes, my phone right here, it's a device that needs charging. So just make sure you have chargers and you also have backup chargers. Of course, just do that. All right. No going around it. No need to explain anything. Yeah, just do it. And I would say make sure you have the original charger, so you're not gonna go on like, oh yeah, let me get a cheap. No, make sure that you got the original one, because you can have power surges and so on, and possibly your device might be even be under warranty. And if you plug a charger in that's not the original charger, it's possible. And this is no legal advice, but it's possible that you might be voiding your warranty. So my recommendation is get yourself the original charger and also make sure that you have backup chargers. And moving along, right now, we are at number 6. And by the way, let me just quickly read through what I've gone through previously. Yeah, looking at the screen right here at the 10 things you need. So, number 1, the internet. Sorry, did I say number 1, internet? Well, maybe because it is, yeah, but yeah, it's actually the most important one. But number 1 right here, I have a laptop. So yeah, number 1, you need a laptop. 2, the internet. 3, smartphone. 4, power bank, or power banks, I should say, because I would say you need more than one. 5, chargers. So halfway through. So right now we're at number 6, and as I said, not in order of importance, but telling you at number 6, I have antivirus. How can you use devices on the internet without antivirus? Well, whoever does that is a ludicrous person. So if you wanna risk your finances, or you just wanna risk your devices in general, you wanna risk your identity, you just wanna risk your privacy, you can go ahead and use the internet without antivirus. But my recommendation is pay for a good antivirus. I use McAfee, but you can use whatever you want. And as I said, this is not a paid promotion. No one is paying me for this, but just telling you about my personal experience and what works for me. I use McAfee. So, of course, you might think that it's expensive, but I'm sure you won't think that it's expensive when your identity gets stolen or your money gets stolen or someone sees your private information. You have hackers and people online. You got all sorts of viruses and so on, so make sure that you get antivirus. All right. Next thing I would say, you need a VPN. Why a VPN? There are times when you're going on certain websites and you can't do it from your country or wherever you're at in that particular moment, because of course you are a digital nomad, so we expect that you will be going places. And you will see why, because there's one thing here that's related to you going places, but we're not quite there yet. So for now, we're on the VPN. So you're somewhere and for some reason you can't view a particular website. I mean, not telling you to break the law, of course not, but you might just need to use a VPN. Also, a VPN can be helpful for security reasons. So just like with the antivirus, the VPN is helpful for that purpose too. Yeah, and the VPN, if you well, for who don't know what a VPN is, it's a virtual private network. You can also use it for security purposes, of course. So yeah, and the next thing you need a credit card. It's highly recommended that you get a credit card. And you see why you need antivirus? Because, of course, I don't want my card information to be stolen. So, yes, you need an antivirus to protect your money or the bank's money. Of course, because it's a credit card, so the bank's money. But we're not going to get into the details of how a credit card works and so on. But you absolutely need to have a credit card. And why you need a credit card, you want to ask? Well, you want to pay for stuff. How are you going to pay for your antivirus if you don't have a credit card? How are you going to buy stuff online if you don't have a credit card? And whatever else you want to pay for, you want to pay for your VPN, like I mentioned earlier. How are you going to get it? You need a credit card. So, yes, you need to make sure that you have a credit card. And also, I would say make sure you have more than one, just in case anything goes wrong, you can always use the other one. All right. So that's number 8. So we got two more. We got two more. And before I go to the final two, and I'm not saying those are the most important, but before I go to the final two, let me just do a quick recap. So it's laptop, internet, smartphones, power bank, chargers, antivirus, VPN, credit card, or credit cards, I should say. Next thing you need to have a passport. Yes, you need to have a passport. How are you going to be a nomad, or how can you be a nomad if you can't travel? You need to be able to go to different places. That's the essence of being a nomad. So don't tell me that you are a digital nomad and you don't have a passport. If you don't have a passport, please make sure that you go and get one. Go get it now. No excuses, no questions. From what I know, every country allows you to have a passport. So wherever you are from, wherever you live, find out how to get a passport, sign up, and go get yourself a passport and be ready to travel, to go somewhere. Yeah, you gotta at least, even if, I mean, you can use it for identification purposes, but yes, you need to be able to travel. You cannot say that you are a digital nomad and don't have a passport. So go and get yourself a passport. Just do it. Just do it because Tropical Nomad told you. Yes, Delamint from Tropical Nomad told you that you need to have a passport. No questions about it. Just do it. Get yourself a passport. And the final one, what do you think this final item is? Hmm, final item. What do you think it is? Ha 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 ha. The final item on this list. Final item on this list. Are you ready? You need to have a driver's license. Well, I told you you need to be able to go places. Well, sure, you're not going to be on a plane every day, but sure, you want to, wherever you're located, you need to be able to move around. And how are you going to do that? You don't want to be reliant. I mean, you can take Uber, of course, taxi, get someone to take you wherever you want to go, but you need to have a driver's license. Even if you don't have a car, you need to have a driver's license. I mean, one day you might get a car or you might travel, you get a car. You want to, make sure that you have a driver's license. You need to be able to move. And what kind of nomad can you be if you're not able to move on your own terms? So make sure you get a driver's license. Not telling you to go get a car, but make sure you have a driver's license. You figure it out after that. All right. So those are the 10 things you need if you want to be a digital nomad, or if you are a digital nomad. If there are any of these things you don't have, just make sure that you get them. Just do it. Yeah, just do it. Just do it because Tropical Nomad told you. Yeah, you got the information on Tropical Nomad TV. Yes, Delamint told you that you need these 10 things. If you want to know why, of course, you can leave a message in the comments and ask me why, and I will tell you why. I could even do a video on each of the items. Just make sure that you have these 10 things if you want to be a digital nomad, or if you're already a digital nomad and you want to be more successful. Make sure that you get these 10 things. Yeah, man. Nobody asks me nothing, man. Just do it. Just do it like Nike. You know them way there. Yes, man. That is it. I want me there say. You know, so I forget what me there say. Yeah, I don't remember what I was. You know what is me not even afraid for saying I remember what me there say. Oh yeah, man. Bag of things I got through my mind, and you know where I go. But yeah, man. But you know what today, February 14th, 2025, them say a Valentine's Day. So you know where it go. Red and white there, but you know say a black alone we say while we come here to tell you about the 10 things you need in order to be a digital nomad. And of course, I'm a tropical nomad, but I'm still a digital nomad. Yes, tropical nomad is a digital nomad. So, you know what you need to do. All right, so with no further ado, make sure you like, you comment, you share, and you subscribe. That's all I'm asking you to do. I'm giving you information for free. And over here, I'll be telling you how you can become a digital nomad. I go through the process with you. I'll tell you how you can make money on the internet. Of course, I'm not on this video, but I'll give you the intricate details of how you can make money using the internet. We all have the internet. We all use it every day. So why not use it to make some money? Yeah. So you have the required apparatus. So just get it done. I was just gonna say ask me no questions, but yeah. Ask me questions about how to become a digital nomad. Ask me why you need these things. And I'll be ready to tell you how to do it. So just do it. Get it done. Delamint with Tropical Nomad TV. And this is where I'm checking out. And should I say the final time for today? Who knows? I might just feel like jumping on live again. Or possibly when I go on my red and white date later today, I might decide to go live, show you what I'm doing, take you where I'm going. You want to come with me? Hi, Delamint with Tropical Nomad TV, and this is where we check out Delamint Tropical Nomad.